Hope everybody is doing great. Thank you for the support on the previous video. Now, as the title suggests, this is with regards to PM Care. Now, what actually happened was I was watching a video wherein Honorable Finance Minister Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman was talking about this. So that got me inquisitive as to why so much of noise is being made about PM Care and why there is so much opposition. So I started digging into it. My initial thought process was, why do we need PM Care when there's already PMNRF present? Now, PMNRF stands for Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. So it's one and the same. So why do we need another organization? So once I started digging, I realized that Ms. Sonia Gandhi had also written a letter to the Prime Minister saying that all the funds from Prime Minister Care or PM Care should be transferred to PMNRF for transparency and efficiency, because that's an organization which has been running for quite some time. So instead of wasting time on setting up a new organization, the effort, time, money required to do that would be much more. So why not transfer the money into the one that's already existing, which makes sense as well because they have been working for quite some time. So it would be easier for them to deal with it. Made complete sense to me as well. Then I did further digging. And one thing I know about Modi government from last 6 years is that they have this capacity of shocking us with the suddenness of the investigation or revelation about certain findings that they have done. For example, demonetization, nobody was even aware of it was going to happen. So that's one thing I've gotten used to, the suddenness of their investigations or revelations. So I started digging even further. Then I realized the reason. Now, even if you look at the board members of both this organization, even though I say it's organization, it's just part of the government. But then when I look at the trustees here, there's one major difference, that the National Congress president is always part of the PMNRF, wherein as per PM Care, it's the Prime Minister, the Finance Minister, the Home Minister, and the Defense Minister, wherein the Prime Minister just chairs the organization, and it's the Home Minister, the Finance Minister, and the Defense Minister who will decide where the funds will go and all that, and he would approve the same. But then would a Prime Minister just stop a particular organization just because the National Congress president is a trustee? Well, that was a question which was running in my head for quite some time. So I did further digging. Now there's a private organization, NGO called as RGF. Now RGF stands for Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Now they work towards education, water, natural calamities, if there are floods or anything. So this NGO works towards providing help for all the people involved in it, with education, or if there is issues with water, anything as such. Now you might be thinking, why am I getting into RGF? Now RGF is totally different from PMNRF. Now let me tell you who are the trustees of RGF. Now the trustees of RGF is Sonia Gandhi, who is president of National Congress as well, Manmohan Singh, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, and then there's Chidambaram. Okay, these are the trustees of RGF. Now RGF has not been in limelight for quite some time, but very recently it's come into limelight because of an interministerial investigation. Now, why is there an investigation running on this? Because there's been quite a lot of funds that's been transferred by the Indian government during the Congress regime by different ministries, as well as the PM Relief Fund as well, wherein the money from PMNRF is gone into RGF. Now, one question I have, or one question which I can't answer myself, is when you have a government at your disposal, the Prime Minister has the entire government at his disposal. So why do you need to transfer money into a private organization when a government can do it themselves? Now that was one question that was running in my head. So I did further digging into RGF. Now RGF was formed on the 21st of June 1991. And as per the Indian Trust Act, any NGO has got rights to receive money from any foundation, any organization, even from the government. There's nothing illegal about it. Okay, so just because certain ministries went ahead and donated money into this organization, it should not make much of a difference as such, because any NGO can receive money from any organization. But having said that, the organization was formed in 1991 June. All right, and in 1991, when Mr. Manmohan Singh was the finance minister of the country, they went ahead and donated 100 crores from PMNRF into Rajiv Gandhi Foundation towards whatever work they were doing. Not only that, the finance minister had also kept a reserve of 250 crores just in case the organization needs more money. Now, why so much love from a finance minister towards an organization which is not even 1 year old? Now, that's something which I have my own doubts with. But then, okay, we can still go ahead and say that he was doing it with good intentions, because we as a country believe that Manmohan Singh was a good person in a wrong party. Now, it's left up to you on whether you believe that or not. But there are some more revelations that I'm going to make with regards to RGF. Now, before telling you about RGF, let me also tell you that as per the Constitution's Article 102A, it's not right or it's illegal for a person to hold a salaried position in a different organization when he is a member of parliament. Now, I've put the description below, or the Article 102 explanation below. You can pause the video and have a look at that. Now, after this, let me also tell you that there was a MOU signed between India and China during the Congress regime, wherein we were swamped with a lot of imports from China because of this agreement, wherein they were allowed to import a lot of their goods. And this was done exactly sometime after there was a donation from Communist Party of China and as well as the government of China. Not only this, there's been donation from quite a few other countries, organizations as well, which are related to the government, even the European organization. There are quite a few there. Now, I'm not sure if all the agreements that were signed with all these countries had anything to do with the donation that was received by RGF. I'm not blaming them, but there are very good chances that certain agreements were influenced because of the donations that's been received here. Now, further investigation is also showing, in fact, it's revealing that there's been donations from Zakir Naik, there's been donations from uh, Choksi, who was also involved with Nirav Modi. So anybody who's fled the country because of cheating the country has donated in one way or another. In fact, Bharati Foundation has also donated into this organization, wherein they are the biggest partners with Huawei. Now we know as to the entire world is not ready to deal with Huawei because of the connections with the Chinese government. Now, these are the findings that I've done. Let me tell you again that I don't have any political affiliations. I do not support any particular party. For me, the party does not matter, but the person matters. So it's just that I have an inquisitive mind and I looked at the video from the finance minister. So I went ahead digging into it. So if any one of you want me to make any videos related to any particular topic, please do leave a comment in the comment box so that I can go ahead and have a look at it and make further videos. Guys, please hit the like button if you like the content of the video, and please do subscribe to the channel, and hope to see you in the next video. Ciao for now.